best of conditions. But for these knights of the highway, hauling a multi-million-dollar spacecraft more than 800 miles is all in a day's work. They're carrying NASA's next planet hunter, TESS. TESS stands for Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite. Its job is to search for habitable planets outside our solar system, but close enough to study. That's because we're not just looking for planets, we're looking for life. And the first leg of this spacecraft's journey to orbit is the ride to NASA's Kennedy Space Center.
So we left yesterday at Dulles. We left at 10:15 in the morning. We ran into an accident on 95, horrible weather, rain, down through Richmond.
The 16-hour road trip from Virginia to Florida wasn't easy, and protecting this one-of-a-kind spacecraft during its move was vital. Its shipping container is designed to keep TESS safe on the road.
The case gets used for a number of missions. It's mounted on some shock-absorbing bumpers so that we don't see a lot of the road noise getting into the spacecraft while we transit. We don't want any humidity inside. We don't want the temperature to change. So we have an air conditioning system as well. So we're just trying to keep it environmentally stable on the trip. And then we have very sensitive science instruments. So we actually provide a nitrogen purge. We spray nitrogen gas in to make sure that no air gets in contact with some of the sensitive components.
TESS has safely made it to Kennedy, where it is immediately taken to the Payload Hazardous Servicing Facility. But the job of keeping it clean is far from over.
TESS has really strict contamination control requirements. So what we've done is created a clean enclosure inside the high bay that acts like a clean room within a clean room, basically.
This is a unique mission full of first-time events that are sure to be a challenge.
TESS isn't like another mission. We haven't done another test. This is the first of its kind.
The time has come for this diverse team to put years of planning into practice as they begin the countdown to T0.
We've had a period of hard work that lasted for years, and when we finally get to the point of launch, it's very exciting. This is where the fun begins after we've gotten through all the early legwork and the planning, that we are actually going to now prepare a spacecraft for launch.
Building on the groundbreaking discoveries of the Kepler mission, TESS has scientists across the world excited about its possibilities.
TESS is probably one of the most interesting spacecrafts that I've ever worked on in my career because of the science it's bringing back down to Earth. It's taking science fiction to science fact.
TESS will use the transit method to hunt for the telltale signs of planets orbiting other stars. In the transit method, the spacecraft watches the sky, and when a planet passes in front of a star, the star's light briefly dims. But Kepler only looked at one portion of the sky. TESS is taking this search to a whole new level.
What TESS is going to do is look around the entire sky around us to find stars nearby, much closer, 10 times closer than Kepler.
The really exciting part about this is it's the first all-sky survey of this type, using the transiting method to look for Earth-sized and super-Earth planets.
I think the real interest by the public in exoplanets is that everyone has a dream that there's an